Here's a 10-minute low back care flow you can run through right after training or the next day to calm soreness, restore mobility, and keep your spine happy. This is great for post deadlift or post practice when you have some mild muscular soreness, not sharp or radiating pain, which would need a different approach. Exercise one is the cat cow spinal mobility reset. The purpose: gently move the spine through flexion and extension to ease stiffness. How do we do it? So we get on all fours. We inhale as we arch our back, and we exhale as we round our back. You can focus on the lumbar spine by just focusing on the low back and hips, or incorporate the entire spine as seen near the end of the demonstration. We're looking for reps of 8 to 12 slow cycles. Exercise number 2 is the 90-90 breathing with pelvic tilt. The purpose here is that it resets the core and pelvis position. It reduces lumbar extension tension. So how's it done? We're going to lie on your back. Your feet are on a wall, hips and knees at 90 degrees. We're going to lightly tuck your tailbone, creating that pelvic tilt. We're going to flatten our low back to the floor. We're going to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Controlled breathing is important here. We have a couple techniques that has a known effect on the autonomic nervous system and stress. We can use the 3-2-5 method here. This is where we inhale for 3 seconds. We hold our breath for 2 seconds. Then we exhale for 5 seconds. Some other common techniques are the 4-6, where we inhale for 4 and exhale for 6 seconds, or the box technique, if you're familiar with that. That's a 4-4-4-4 method, where we inhale for 4, we hold for 4, we exhale for 4, and we hold for 4 again. Any one of these techniques are okay to use. We're looking for about 5 to 8 breath schemes here, or cycles. Exercise number 3 is the glute bridge. We must be real controlled here. The purpose is to activate the glutes and hamstrings to take load off the low back. How do we perform this? So we're going to lie on our back, knees bent. We're going to lift our hips while squeezing our glutes. We must be aware to keep the ribs down. We do not want to let them flare or let the low back get into too much extension. We want to perform 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. The next exercise on our list is the quadruped bird dog. The purpose is to improve spinal stability without heavy loading. So how does this work? We're going to start on all fours. We're going to extend our opposite arm and our opposite leg, keeping our hips and shoulders square. We do not want to let the pelvis elevate towards the ceiling. We're looking to perform 2 to 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps on each side. These need to be slow and controlled. We're looking for 3 seconds out and 3 seconds back. So the last but not least exercise in our low back flow is the half kneeling hip flexor stretch with side bend. So the purpose of this exercise is to open up tight hip flexors that can pull on the low back or slash the lumbar spine. So how do we perform these? So we're going to kneel with 1 foot forward. We're going to gently tuck our pelvis with a light glute squeeze. Then we're going to shift our hips forward and reach arm overhead toward the front leg. We're going to hold this stretch for 20 to 30 seconds on each side, and we're going to perform 2 to 3 rounds.